Hey, this is Victor Antonio with part 4 of Confessions of a Capitalist. Capitalism gets a bad name, so I'm here to rectify it just a bit. Number 4, government does not create jobs. They use taxes collected from businesses and employees of a business to pay for the cost of administrating. Now, this is important because I often hear people say, well, governments create jobs. No, governments do not create jobs. Businesses create jobs. You, the entrepreneur, create jobs. Business owners, corporations, these people create jobs. Government does not create jobs. It uses our tax money to actually administer the role of government, right? So government isn't a job creator. And when we look at it from that point of view, we have a bad understanding of what government is. See, our job is not to create a lot of government jobs. We should actually limit the amount of government jobs we have. So the bigger government gets, the more people go on the payroll. Well, in order to pay for those payrolls, we have to tax businesses. Well, when you tax businesses, now you're taking revenues from them where they could use that to invest in other things, research and development, new innovations, so forth and so on. We're taking money, resources away from businesses to grow government. And if everybody starts working for a government, well, that's not good. The best analogy is always the one where the horse is pulling the wagon. Well, think of the horse as business, right? And the wagon as government. Well, guess what? You want a stronger horse than the actual wagon. Because if everybody gets on the wagon, well, guess what? The horse can't pull the wagon. That means government has gotten too big. So again, we want more horses, not people in the wagon or riding on the wagon. And sometimes when we look at government, we think, well, they're creating jobs. That's a good thing. No, when governments create jobs, that's not always a good thing. Again, certain jobs have to be created to regulate the market, right? Remember we talked about in the last one. We have to have policies, we have to have rules, and government plays a role in creating those regulations. Again, as long as it doesn't strangle business. But just because government is growing and hiring more people, that's not always a good sign. In many cases, it's a bad sign that more people are now taking away resources because they're working for the government instead of being in the private market, in the working market, creating jobs. Let me say that again. I really want you to get this. If people are working for government, that means they're not creating. And again, government doesn't create jobs. It uses our money, our tax money, to actually create those jobs, okay? So that's not job creation, that's really a cost, okay? Businesses, corporations, small businesses, entrepreneurs, these are profit centers. These are people who make money by creating new products and services. Government is a cost, not a profit center. It is a cost center which uses up resources. So profit creates resources, government uses resources. So next time somebody says, hey, there are more government jobs being created, that's not always a good thing. And in many cases, it's a bad thing. When government gets too big, more people are in the wagon and less people are pulling the wagon, which means the market will go slower, if not stagnate. And this is not good. So keep that in mind. Government does not create jobs. You do. This is Victor Antonio reminding you it's okay to be a capitalist.
Every manager can feel it. The difference between a motivated, value-driven sales team and one that's stuck in a rut. CEOs know the difference too. They can see it clearly in the profit and loss columns. The question is, how do you get your team to this elite level? Is there something extra you can do to break through the remaining resistance and equip them with the right mindset to grow your business? Yes, there is. But you're not going to do it with one of those cheesy inspirational speakers or some self-proclaimed guru. What you need is someone with a real business track record to deliver key insights in a captivating way, to give your team the right tools for selling in today's tough marketplace. Enter Victor Antonio, experienced executive, innovative thinker, compelling speaker. He's ready to deliver the message you need your people to hear. Not with a canned speech, but a customized, dynamic keynote designed to deliver results. Bring Victor Antonio to your next event before the competition does.